So what is tech stack? So if you want to work on any technology, either it be mobile app technology or it be a web technology or any other stuff, depending upon which one you choose, every technology has its own learning curves, distinct community, required tools, and to learn all this and to go through all this is called as stack. So that's why the name tech stack. So if you want to start with any tech stack and want to become better at it, there are 6 standard steps that I think are important to achieve production grade skills into certain technology and to build production grade stuff which can solve a real world problem and can help people into their day-to-day lives. So let's start with the steps. First is learning language. Now, whichever technology you choose or whichever tech stack you choose, the first and initial step is to learn the programming language which will be used in that tech stack. So for that, you can take help of internet or take help of books to learn it. So let's say for the example, if you want to go with Android, the first and initial step is to learn about Java or Kotlin because these are the programming language used in the Android and to build Android apps. Second is to learn core concept of tech stack. So after learning programming language, now it's turn to learn the core concept of tech stack and how the tech stack works, which tools will be used to build the stuff. And to understand all of this about certain technology, you can take the help of official documentation or you can take help of courses or maybe tutorials on the internet. So let's say for example, you have learned either one of Java or Kotlin and now you are ready to move for Android. The second step is to learn about Android Studio and about its classes, functions, and understanding the Android lifecycle. And all of this can be done via documentation, or you can take any course and can watch videos on YouTube or can learn from articles and stuff. This should be the second step, and here you will get exposed with all the basics of that technology and you will try to make certain stuff into it, and that's how you will learn it. Now third is build stuff on that tech stack. Now let's say you have completed learning programming language and let's say you have worked on Android Studio, you have understand all the basic stuffs. Now it's time to build something which can solve some kind of problem. Either it can be a personal problem or it can be a problem that you realized around yourself. So you have to build some kind of solution with whatever you have learned. No problem, it will be buggy or it will be not fully fledged or it will be not up to the mark. But while developing that product or while developing that project, you will get to understand the core concept of that technology and how that technology works internally and at its core. That's why you should work on many projects, try to build many apps, let's say if you are working on Android. And that's how you will get more exposure to the technology and that's how you will eventually learn it better and better. Fourth is to explore all possible varieties of the tech stack. Now let's say you have built basic projects on that tech stack. Now it's time to see what people are using nowadays on that tech stack. What is the industry standard which is used for that tech stack to build stuff? Let's say you have learned the Android and built some basic projects and basic apps into it. Now it's time to explore what industry is using to build their apps. Let's say they are using cloud computing technologies such as Firebase, Google Cloud, AWS, Azure. These are the technologies industries are using to build the backend of any application. So you should explore that technologies, you should learn about it, and after learning that, you should again build a project on that technology by using the things you have learned. And that's how you will get an exposure of that how this technology is utilized in the current world and how the industries are using it currently. So this will make you more experienced into that technology. Eventually you will get more concepts and more ideas about how you can utilize it more and more with different aspects of the problems that you faced or that you see around yourself. Now fifth step is contribute in the community with the tech stack. Now if you check the internet, you will see that there are some bunch of people who are working on some sort of solution, some sort of real solution which is applicable to the real world, and they called it as open source project. And these open source projects are available for each and every technology which is available to learn. So let's say you have gone with Android, you have done all this stuff. Now it's time to see that what people or group of people are building and what they are contributing to the world. So you can join these groups, and mostly these projects are handled through version control systems such as GitHub, Bitbucket. So you can join these communities and can contribute to these projects. Obviously you will not get paid for it, or in some cases you will. But the core reason to do this is that you will get an idea that how to work on certain project with group of people. You will get to know that how to communicate with people, how to share your ideas, how to brainstorm on certain idea. Let's say you want to implement a certain feature onto your project. So how you can pitch that idea to other people, how to collaboratively work on that idea, and how to sync whatever the parts of that projects are developed by different people, how to sync all of that parts and eventually build a certain function and then implement it. These all things will be learned when you work on a community project or an open source project, and this is important and you should at least try it. And then sixth and last step is to provide services in the tech stack. Now till this stage, if you have gone through all 5 points, it will easily take 5 to 9 months for you to go through all these points. And at this stage, you have enough of experience on certain technology, you have built stuff, you have projects to show to people, and at this stage you can easily get a job on that technology for maybe junior position or for maybe senior position if you have worked a lot on it. So this makes it easy for you to get a job because you have a certain kind of skill into your pocket, and that skill can help you to get paid anytime. But there is another option which is open for you. Instead of going to job and instead of working as an employee, what you can choose is to work on a contract basis directly with the clients, which is called as freelancing. So you can do that thing, you can directly pitch to the people who need your service, you can directly negotiate on the prices and all. And by this thing, you will get more exposure about what is sales, what is marketing, how you can negotiate with the people, how to pitch your idea, how to pitch your proposal. These all things will be learned when you work directly with the client on a contract basis maybe. You can choose either this option to work on a freelance basis, or you can go with a job. It's your choice. But if you have done all 5 steps I have mentioned, you don't need to worry about will you get anything to work on this thing or not. Because if you have worked on a technology which is currently in the boom in the market, so this is guaranteed that you will get some sort of work for it, and eventually you can take out your living from it. So let me know in the comment section that did you got any idea that how you should move forward with whatever you are thinking to learn. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it and share it with your friends and family.